How's it, guys? And a warm welcome to the NFT show. Got an exciting interview today. So about 2 months ago, we picked up Meets Meta on our NFT show Alpha radar. We picked them up early. We saw that they had huge potential. We did a show on them. We featured them. And Mohammed, the founder, reached out to me and was like just so happy that we had done a feature on them. They were so early, offered our community whitelist spots, and we had a real connection. So they're launching in a couple of days, and I thought it would be so nice to have him back because a lot has happened in the Meets Meta world since then. So before we jump into this very, very exciting interview, I just want to have a look what's happening here with the Ethereum price, see what's happening in the markets in general. So we got ETH quite down, $2,845. It's been, dropping quite sharply, then rising again. Very volatile at the moment. I think it spooked the markets a little bit. The only crypto that I know of that's flying at the moment is the ApeCoin. Obviously, everyone looking forward to the drop on this Saturday, sitting at 1950, the highest I've seen it stable at. Going to be interesting to see how high it goes in the next couple of days. They have already announced that the mint is going to be solely in ApeCoin, and that's why you are seeing this price movement. So that's quite interesting. If we have a look at OpenSea numbers, yesterday we did 120 million, just shy on OpenSea. Today has been very flat, 51 million so far. Will definitely be sub 100 million. So we are seeing people consolidate. They want to, get more liquid for this other side drop, and that seems to be what's happening. So yeah, very exciting times in the market. If we just have a look here, we see Meebits is doing incredibly well, gone from about 4.5 ETH to as high as 8 ETH earlier, and now consolidated to 6.75. This was because Bored Ape did a tweet and said that after the other side, they are going to be focusing on Meebits. So that's quite an obvious play. We actually brought it to you a few weeks ago that they wouldn't just leave it. So that's why you're seeing a bit of a pump there. We had Imaginary Ones launched today. Very, very hyped project. It seems to be dropping. It seems to be quite a bit of FUD going around. Going to be interesting to see what happens with this one. I was able to mint and I sold pretty much immediately. Is looking like there's a bit of concern there, to be quite honest. If you're in profit, I would consider getting out, not financial advice. We got VFriend Series 2, which is almost sold out, has been fully revealed, sitting at a 0.75 floor price. I do think that this is a good pickup at this price. Gary will do things with this collection. Long-term play, I think anything around here is good. We got Bored Ape sitting very high, 146 Ethereum. Surprisingly, Mutant Apes have come down a bit from their 42 ETH high. And then Moonbirds have come down a bit. And we don't even have Azuki in our top 15 for the first time in like 3 or 4 weeks. So it seems like the focus has been on Moonbirds. And I can assure you next week, this time, the focus will be on the other side. So that's enough about the markets. Now I'm going to bring on Mohammed and Louis. I can't wait to chat to them all about their project.
Hey, Mohammed, how you doing, bro?
How are you, my friend?
Yeah, good. How are you? Good. Yeah, very good, man. Very good.
Good.
Wow, Louis got the whole kit there, everything. He's got the headphones and the mic.
I come prepared, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
If it doesn't work out with Meets Meta, I can do with the co-host.
I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Yeah. So Mohammed, what a pleasure, man. I must tell you, this is our first pre-mint interview ever. We've only ever interviewed existing projects. I'm glad to have you.
No, thank you for having us, man. I'm happy to be on, man. For sure. It was great to be on the show now. And you was really our first organic, good bit of advertisement. You saw us very early. So it's a pleasure to be here.
100%. Yeah, that's what we do. We got 5 guys full time scouting projects to find them early. And then, we provide alpha services and discords and give that alpha to our community. So that's what we do. So I'm happy this time at work because I can tell you I've been following you guys, not in a stalkerish way. And what you are doing is absolutely incredible. And honestly, I see a lot of projects. So I want to first learn a little bit about you, Mohammed. So tell me a bit about your personal side. Just who is Mohammed and what's your story?
Yeah, I'm Mohammed. I'm from the UK. I'm an expat here in Dubai. I moved here roughly about 3.5 years ago. And originally I have a background from property development. I started off in property development. Also, I own a few a lounge in Dubai. So I'm a bit involved in the F&B, also in the fitness market with my gyms, fitness box, Fit Boys Gym, sorry. And I'm just a bit of a hustler and bustler. And I literally 3 years ago, I dived into the tech space. And I was in crypto very, very early, like 2013, 2014. So, but like I actually dived into opening tech companies about 2.5, 3 years ago. We made a pretty viral app in the UAE called Shishio, which is like a hookah shisha directory where you can go find all the. I always pronounce this word wrong, because I know you guys call it hookah. And the other day in the Discord, everyone was laughing because I think they thought I was saying something else. So whenever I've got to say that word, I don't like saying it to Americans. Like they all burst out laughing at me because in UK and in Dubai we call it shisha. But I found the founder of a really successful shisha directory application that went really well. We turned that into a lounge, and then now I've also founded Meet, the Web 2.0 application, which has just come out on Android. So yeah, that's a bit of my working history for you.
Amazing. And how did you stumble across the NFTs?
Well, as I said, I've been in the crypto space very early. I was a bit of a conspiracy theory nut, and back in like 2013, 2014, and I never believed in fiat currency. So I stumbled across crypto very, very early. I knew that it was practically worthless, in my opinion. So that's how I got into the crypto space. So to be honest, how I knew about NFTs like in the early days, like with like Mooncats and CryptoPunk, some of the OG collections, I knew about them from the early days. But when I really started to take it like extremely seriously, it was like same time everybody else really buckled up, like 2022, listening to Gary V a lot. He was spreading a lot of game on NFTs, and so I just started investing in NFTs early 2022 for sure.
And how do you go from being that to actually saying, okay, I'm going to start my own NFT project?
How we done that actually is it was simple. It's because once I'm in something, I'm like crazy obsessive with it. Like I will do it till I pass out. So when I got into NFTs, I've got a very addictive personality. So I was just I lived on OpenSea, kind of like how Eldart lives in Meets Meta. So I literally lived on OpenSea. So like I was buying what I thought was good picks. I did some bad picks as well, but I did some very good picks. And then I stumbled across NFT Worlds, which is like I thought, oh, this is a really cool project. So I just bought one of them just as an investor initially, and then I delved into their roadmap and I saw the full potential of what could be done in NFT Worlds. And I was making an application called Mint, which is a Web 2.0 application, which is like a social network that's the main focus is on meeting new people and meeting your friends in locations, kind of like a social events planner, just for like hooking up, maybe going bowling or watching a football match. So I thought to myself, how great would it be if I make a metaverse like just simply for my users, So not only that can they meet up in real life, but they can also meet up virtually. So it just started like that. And then it started like that, and just like anything else, I was just taking it to the limit. Very, very early, I invested heavily in like the build and in like the first like play to earn games, like very early, before like any of these projects was like really pumping or out yet, or even had games themselves. So we come to a level of development of our world, and and I spoke to some people in the space, and they said, Khalid, what you've actually built is incredible. He's like, I've seen a few projects that are doing a full scale project, and they've not even built what you've built. And that's for a project, let alone just for like onboarding users from Web 2.0. And they said, look, I think it would be a great idea for you if you turn this into a project. It looks really good. So I took that advice, and Meets Meta was born, like full scale edition.
Incredible. I mean, we've been following NFT Worlds since the early days, and also we're blown away by what you can do and what you can achieve, the sheer size of them. And, really, we've been calling that for a long time. And it's great to see projects now coming out on their verified list and doing stuff like what you're doing. So, guys, I'm excited. Let's jump straight into this, and let's talk about Meets Meta as a project. Louis, you want to take us through a bit of the project and the plans for the project and everything like that?
Sure. If you want to bring my screen share up. So I'm currently on the Meets Meta website. Any information I do bring up on stream will all be available in our Discord. We'll just display it for you guys on here, just nice and easily. So here's a quick overview of some of our team members that are working on the Meets Meta team. If Khalid, you want to give some background on these people and their roles within the team?
Yeah, of course. Okay. So let me start. Sorry, I thought you was going to do that. Yeah. So there's me. I'll give you an explanation about myself. And we have IC Studios. He's a verified builder of NFT Worlds, and he was the one that did our first build, So we've been working very closely with him, and he's actually become a really, really good friend. And we have lead dev, whose name is Isaac. He's like my right-hand man in Meets, He's the lead developer. He's overseeing everything on the daily. He's my eyes and ears on the ground, and he's a huge part of our team. And then we have Hamid, who is our CTO, like a technical genius. There's nothing I don't think this guy can't do. On the back end, he's extremely smart. Like he's done things that I've went through about 2 or 3 CTOs and back end developers, and he's done things that they all couldn't do together, if their life depended on it. No shade on them, they're great people. I'm not going to mention any names, but that's just how much I'm giving credit to Hamid. And we have Haligul. We have Haligul. He's our animator. Like I see in these spaces, they call him the artist, but he's our animator for everything, from every single icon, button you see, from the Web 2.0 to the designer of the passports to all these crazy cool animated videos you're seeing that we're putting out. Haligul is the man behind them, and his work rate is literally it's just like mine. He doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. He doesn't sleep. He goes and he'll be rendering like 2 videos with 2 laptops and like going crazy and sending me visuals literally at 3-4 a.m. at night. So he's like a huge part of our team. So that's the core members of our team there. But along the way, we have met like amazing people, like the man you're seeing here, El Dart. We have Wissim, Etho Cryptomania, of course, Tyra Creative is a good friend of mine, the creative director, and their brand, they've jumped on board and they're doing a great job with the branding, making us our brand appear like the new version of GTA, and that's exactly the kind of cool narratives we want. So we have like an amazing team, and then we also have like a bunch of devs. We have like 15 plus game devs that are in the UAE, 10 interns. We also have a bunch of devs in Ukraine and in Russia and Poland. So the team's quite extensive for sure.
Brilliant. Cool. And Eldar, do you want to take us through the roadmap there?
Yes, so here's the roadmap. If we go on the actual website version of the roadmap, we can actually go through and see which parts we've already ticked off the roadmap. So we've obviously launched our social media accounts and our Discord server, which is going great, and launched the website as you're seeing it. Okay, I won't go through.
Yeah,
Let's go
yeah,
through
I was thinking that. Yeah, go through the white, go through the white paper.
Yeah.
The white paper.
There we go. So we won't go through the introduction as you basically already gave the introduction. I think the goals are great. If you want to pick any points here, we can talk about those. I think the main point really we should talk about here is the social networking aspect of Meets Meta, because that is obviously our main goal and our main USP. So if Khalid, you want to touch on that?
Yeah, so one of Meets Meta's main goals is creating a social networking platform within the metaverse, you know. So as I said, the Meets 2.0 application is all about connecting with your friends and meeting them in places that in real life. So what we're trying to do with Meets Meta is create this same theme in the metaverse. So we're creating right now a social networking platform within our metaverse that can make you have a profile, you have friends, you can create groups, you can send direct messages, and you can meet each other anywhere within our metaverse and with a click of a button, you know, so that we can send you Minecraft coordinates in anywhere around our world. And like I can tell Eldar, meet me in this corner of the street, and in 2 seconds he can teleport and meet there. So like that's the main focus, and that's not really been done anywhere in this space. Of course, we look to expand on this and add new features. There is some features I can't say due to top secret information, because we don't want no one, you know, like stealing our innovation or anything. So rather we release them and we let everyone see for themselves. So that's that's the main thing of our roadmap. And Eldar, do you want to continue?
Sure, I think I'll quickly touch on our play-to-own games. I think one of the things that makes Meets Meta such a great project is we've done so much pre-mint. We've already given way over 100,000 world tokens to the winners of our games. We currently have around 8 or 9 playable games, which our community have been absolutely loving. We're adding new games, seems like every single week, if not sometimes multiple games per week to the server.
Sometimes twice in one day. You know, we've done that last week. Yeah,
it's crazy, and the community are absolutely loving it. As we go down the white paper, we'll save that for a minute. We'll just talk about the games now. So yeah, we've got, as you can see here, some of our games are listed. We have some ones that aren't on here because they've obviously just been added. But yeah, the games have been going crazy. We've given over 100,000 world tokens already to our community, and we have some people that are playing our server 12 hours a day, streaming our server. The community absolutely love our games. Have you had a chance to check out our games yet, Philip?
I haven't. I've just seen you on the NFT Worlds trending page with all these players all the time. I'm sort of like Mohammed. I work 18 hours a day, so unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to. But show us. I'd love to. I'd love to see it. I think it's a great opportunity.
Well, if I just pull up this website quickly, we actually have had to limit our server to 300 players right now because we're having problems with lag because of our influx in growth. So our dev team is actually working on a new system right now, which is going to completely change the back end of the server. So we'll be able to handle.
Look how straight that line is, you know, that we've capped it at 300, and that line is as straight as you can be, you know. So literally our server is literally people are queuing in our Discord just to get in our world. So we've had to, really like scale up our servers. We wasn't expecting like this to go viral so early, you know, like, and we did expect it to go viral, but not just this early. So yeah, it's doing great at the moment. We're really proud of ourselves. I'm proud of the team, and we're loving the community that we've built. Literally, people are in our Discord waiting for one member to jump out, and they're spamming the button just to enter the world right now. So it shows just what kind of product we have here, you know, and what kind of project that we're actually building. So today we have we've had to get a much bigger server. We've had to do like introduce a mini multi-server system. What we're working on a much better long-term one, which will be developed in 2 weeks. But from tonight, we're introducing the new server and voice chat, proximity voice chat. So now we can scale up to 1,000 users for sure. Look, you see it right there, right? I told you, people are waiting outside. It just went to 299 in 1 second. it was back to 300. So yeah,
It's
thank
incredible.
God.
And to see that the only person currently, or the only company currently with more players online is NFT Worlds themselves, and you've obviously had to limit you. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, for
Eldar,
sure.
can we check the game, or do you have to wait to get in also now?
I can literally try and join the server right now. Give me 1 second. I believe I will also have to wait though. I don't think we
That's
have
how
it
crazy it
implemented.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, even I was
So
speaking to the founders. Yeah, even the founders of NFT Worlds, I was speaking to, and they said it's you're going to take over our actual server very soon as well. So that's great that they are they helping the ecosystem, and they actually want us to beat them, you know. And it's great that they're pushing us and liking our Twitters, retweeting us, and showing some support, which is great if you're like the founder of such an ecosystem.
It's incredible. It really is. To watch from nothing to come to this is just unbelievable, really.
Well, thank you.
So I believe I will. Yep, the server's full. I'm gonna have to queue as well. But if you just give me a moment, I'm gonna actually.
No, that's okay. No, move on. In this, you can try and
have it loading in the background, and when it comes up, we'll jump back.
I don't think you're gonna get in now, though.
I was just gonna say, give me 1 second, and I might be able to. Okay, this isn't it. I might be able to put up a video we have actually showing off all of our games that we made.
Okay. Awesome. That'd be great. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll switch back to this real quick. Where is it? If you guys want to go over some more points that are on the white paper, if not, I can scroll down.
Yeah, so can you zoom in a bit? Yeah. Yeah. So we have yeah, so yeah, on the white paper, we're going to introduce. We're actually building like a shisha lounge in the world, and we're going to give our users, whenever they're in Dubai, they can have access to the in real life lounge, and they can also have access to the lounge in the metaverse, which is just like a place where people can come and like have shisha and relax with their friends. We're actually building a lot of community in our world, you know. So there's going to be the people who like to who are into cars, who are into hey, I'm smoking shisha, who want to go and have a party. We're having also a lot of we've got a DJ party right now live in our world, and we're talking with some of the biggest artists in the world right now, and that literally in the background we're creating avatars of them and having music for them and creating live performances from some really huge names. Also, we've also signed with one of the biggest nightclubs in the world. You can check them out. I don't want to say their name. I think it's a bit disrespectful until it's finalized, but it's pretty much finalized. We're talking to them every single day. And yeah, so we're going to have one of the biggest nightclubs in the world partnering with Meets Meta, and they have like access to some of the biggest stars in the world also. So we're going to be doing live events in our world with some of the biggest names. And yeah, like, we also have properties. We have can you get a property video up, Eldar?
Sure.
Yeah, we also in our white paper, we like there's 5 passports. Each passports gets you like virtual assets, you know. So in the basic, you would be having the virtual asset. What you'll get with the basic passport will be an avatar, which would be a unique avatar that's created. Like, so yeah, this is.
I'll just no audio, or does the stream pick up audio?
Rather do no audio just for copyright, because then they'll flag the video.
Perfect. So this is just showing off the oasis, we call it.
Yeah, so these are they're all unique one-of-one villas in our metaverse, and our top tier passports would be getting edge up this virtual property. It's all playable now, all usable now. You can go there, you can invite your friends to your place, you can change the furniture. There's also a furniture marketplace. You can literally, if you don't like all this furniture, you can literally take it all out and design it just the way you like it. And yeah, so we have these also. We have apartments, we have penthouses that we're going to be airdropping to our users. This is going to be on the secondary market. There's going to be Meets Meta properties. You have full ownership. They're going to be in the form of an NFT, so you can buy, sell, trade, do whatever you like with your properties. And you know, and I always make this example: if we're the number 1 project on a platform like NFT Worlds, we consider this prime real estate. So that's like owning a place in Manhattan. You know, you don't want to be owning a virtual property on a server where no one's going to. So owning virtual real estate in Meets Meta, we plan on staying number one project on NFT Worlds. You know, it's going to be a hard task, and there's a lot of great projects building also, but numbers don't lie, and you can see where we are now. So we just want to bring value to the guys who mint this project, you know, because immediately if they're lucky enough to go and get any sort of property in Meets Meta, they've not financial advice, but it looks like a sure bet for sure. And out of the 5 passports free, you have a 3 out of 5 chance of actually minting virtual property in our metaverse. We also have other virtual assets like the avatars, which I can't show you right now. But yeah, that's only because they're done already. But it's because the people who are actually creating it, they're the same people who are creating NFT Worlds as the Genesis avatars, you know, so it's a very touchy subject, but that's going to be great also. We also have virtual cars in our world, which are going to be in the form of NFTs. There's actually 10 already on OpenSea, what we've done as a proof of concept. You know, we wanted people to see like this is not just things we're putting out, saying, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. So what we've done to the whitelist, we airdropped 10 custom dawns in our metaverse. Some people call it Rolls Royces, but I'm not going to go that far because I don't want to go get no lawsuit. But they are shaped and seem like a Rolls Royce, but they're actually dawns. So they're in our metaverse now. People are driving around in our metaverse.
I actually have the video pulled up of me. This is the first time we introduced the APIs, and I was actually able to pull out my car in our city. This is the reaction I had. Everyone was trying to run up and jump inside of my vehicle, if you see right here. So these are the dawns we've released, which 10 people already have and are driving around our city already.
Yes. So out of the passports, you have 2 out of 5 chance of actually getting airdropped a car in our metaverse, and it's very, very early. It's very, very, very early on OpenSea, but the floor price for one of these right now is 0.45 ETH, and there's only 10 people. One listed it at one ETH, one listed it at 0.45 ETH, and because I gave some away, because I gave them away, I didn't like keep one for myself. I'm an avid gamer also. I literally put a bid myself just because I wanted to have one of these in the metaverse, and I gave it for 0.25 ETH. I managed to get one for 0.25 ETH, and I literally went into my own general chat and I begged one of the people to give it to me, you know, and they give it to me, and they gave it to me, and so that's why you see a 0.25 ETH bought by Meets Meta, because I wanted one. I could have easily just maybe gave myself one, but that's not how it works, you know. Everything has to be done straight, it has to be done proper. If I'm giving 10 away, I'm giving 10 away, and if I want one myself, I must buy one myself. So already people are listing them at 0.45 ETH, 1 ETH, and this is how it shows up in your wallet. And literally, you come into our world. We have an NFT verification API. We'll go check your wallet. We'll see your car. We'll download your metadata, and voila, your car can be spawned. So that's how that's working.
So
right
Mohammed,
now.
just tell me, when it comes to minting the different 5 passports, those are going to be random, like rarities almost. So everyone mints, and whether you get a property or an avatar, that's completely random, right?
Yeah, it's completely random, but everybody gets a minimum an avatar. And also on do you want to go and get the passports up, Eldar, if you could be so kind? And everybody gets one virtual asset at the very, very minimum, which is going to be which will be an avatar for sure. And this will be telling you exactly. Do you want to run through that for us, Eldar, please?
Sure. So passive income, 25% of the revenue generated from our in-game marketplace will be set aside for quarterly airdrops. So passport holders will get airdrops of tokens and things. This is the numbers of the passports. So we have 1,955 basic, 1,222 normal, 977 rare, 488 epic, and 226 exclusive. Just quickly, the whitelist mint price is 0.11 ETH, and the public is 0.16 Ethereum. So,
and the exclusive, is that the property one?
Khalid,
yes, no. If you can go up to exactly, let's have a little look there. So rare gives access to an apartment. Epic access to an exclusive apartment, which is like a penthouse, and then the exclusive, that's the mansion, that's the villa, what you just saw. So
That one
that has
that's gonna come to me when I'm in. I can feel it.
God willing, God willing.
Yeah.
Yeah, God willing,
And
for sure.
if
for
you
sure.
did want to quickly see the games we had on our server when we made this video, I actually have a kind of promotional video we made about the play-to-earn games on our server. I'll mute the audio, but yeah.
Yeah, we have a soccer stadium in our world also.
We're also the first metaverse with a mosque.
How many NFT worlds do you guys own?
5 currently. We have 50 to go and conquer on our roadmap. And with all 50, we're going to be staking each and every single one of them and giving the income, what we earn from that, directly straight to our community.
Incredible.
So, yeah.
So the games. Hold up,
Sorry.
we got the soccer there.
Yeah, sure. I
Sorry,
can go back and pause it. Sorry.
Do you know what? As you said that, we just had a message from one of the founders just saying how much of a great job Meetsmith have been doing. That's why I was just looking at the bottom of right of our screen. That's what I'm saying. These guys are actually so supportive. You know, they're very, very supportive, and I think like being built on this platform is really also gonna make our job a lot easier.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you've got the Minecraft background with it. It's incredible. It really, really is. What they've done is incredible, and what you've done is incredible. All right, I want to see these games, Eldar. Let's show us.
Okay,
and talk us through.
So this is our parkour course. We're actually currently working on a new parkour course, which is going to be harder because our community were absolutely smashing this parkour course. It was way too easy. This is a game called TNT Run. So if you're not familiar with Minecraft, I'll give you a quick breakdown of how each game works. So with TNT Run, there's essentially TNT under each block. And when you run across the blocks, the floor disappears. So it's actually the last person to fall in the lava pit. This is one of our most played games. It's actually very hard to get in a TNT Run game right now because so many people are queued up to play this game. And also with these games, the majority of the games, the parkour course, every time you complete it, you earn tokens. With TNT Run, the top 3 players, so the last 3 people to fall into the lava, will actually earn crypto for winning the game, essentially.
And that's the world token, right? NFT Worlds native token.
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
that's correct.
Yeah.
And this is a game called Spleef. So there's basically this is quite a quick video, but there's basically a big platform of snow. Everybody has shovels, and you have to run around digging the snow underneath people. You also will get snowballs, which you can throw at people, and it's the last person left on that iceberg. And it also shrinks. It's very intense, this game. I love it.
I get smashed at every single one of these games, by the way, like absolutely smashed. It's actually at this stage, there's me. I don't know if it's me or something, you know, maybe I played 2K for too long. But when I enter, like these people have mastered it for sure. Like,
I'm going to get my kids to play all of these all day and earn me some world token.
Yeah, smart. Smart.
I'm sure your kids will love it. I've seen quite a few people say similar things.
No, they sit on Minecraft all day anyway, you know.
May as well earn crypto.
Might as well get paid for it. Yeah, for sure.
So that's our Spleef game. Here we have Sumo. So this is like one of our more basic games. So it's literally a 1v1, and the first person to fall off the platform loses. It's just like Sumo. And obviously the winner will earn world tokens. This is one of our newer games, kart racing. So there's 12 people that can enter the race. And we have a huge track. This map in particular is our Dubai map. It's meant to be featured, you know, the big tall buildings when you're driving around, but we're developing more race tracking, kart racing maps all the time. Moving on, this is our football pitch. This is one of our most beloved games on the server for sure. Everyone loves playing.
So I met you.
Yes.
I actually met him in the Metaverse. He's the first person I've ever. Literally, I met him in the Metaverse. Like there was a voice chat on going on, and we had like a little football tournament, and he was one of the players. And then I just thought, hey, let me just spawn into the server. So I jumped in the server, and I see this guy like just doing this to me, and I was like, I jumped into the voice chat, and then we become really cool as a real smart guy, and then he actually became a mod, like a very valuable mod as well to Meetsmith. So like he's the first person I've ever met. I can actually hand on my heart say I've met Eldar in the Metaverse.
It was great. It was a great experience to meet you inside the Metaverse. And if I can just touch, when I actually met Khalid, I was just somebody part of the community that loved the game, and he stopped, and I'm pretty sure we spoke in the voice channel for about 25 minutes. He asked me loads of questions. And this is a great thing about Khalid and the whole Meets team in general. We love hearing from the community. We're all the time asking for suggestions on how we can improve our games, our server, what kind of, as Khalid talked about earlier, our community spaces. That's something we're really focusing on now. So our community said they want a sports bar. I think we're definitely going to get that. Another community member said they want a car meet spot. We're definitely going to get that. So we're always taking suggestions.
I got some pictures to show you as well, by the way. Speaking of that, some extension of Meet City with all these communities.
Cool, man. So yeah, this is our football pitch, one of our most highly played games. If you go here, there's normally a queue of people. So this is where you enter the game over here, and then there's literally normally a queue of people in this tunnel waiting to play this game. It's crazy.
Will an NFT holder, like once you guys mint, will they get priority access to these worlds over and above people who aren't holders?
Yes, correct. Yeah. So basically, how we've planned it out is we're not just going to build like one little city. We're going to build multiple city. So Meeks City, which is what you're seeing now, that's, let's say, our capital city. But there's going to be multiple cities. We've got actually 2 cities already built. And they're going to be more for the NFT holders. They're going to be, I don't want to reveal too much, but there's going to be like, I can give you the theme of one. I'll give you the theme of one. It's super futuristic. There's like hyperloops going everywhere. There's like trains going underneath the ground. It's a more like lavish, futuristic city. Only NFT holders are allowed to enter this city. Just the same way how we verify your NFT, as in your Rolls Royce or your car or your Dawn, should I say? Yeah, we're going to verify that you're a holder, and then you can access this city for sure. And as we scale up and we introduce staking, we're gonna, for every 1 passport that's staked, only 2 non-holders can even enter Meets anyway, you know. So we're going to keep it very exclusive. There's only 4,888 passports, and we chose that number because we want to keep it very small. We want to have holders. We want to see the floor price go up. We want to have like a very unique community, and holders, of course, get way more utility than, of course, the non-holders. Even in Meet City, the capital, each holder gets paid 1.5 more world token than a non-holder. You know, but at the same time, times. Sorry. 1.5 times, a bit later here. 1.5 times more world token than the non-holder. Yeah,
incredible.
Yeah.
And this is the last thing in the video showing off our games, because this is kind of outdated. I need to make a new one. But this is, as Khalid was saying earlier, we're going to have some crazy live music. Obviously, the collab with the nightclub that we're not going to mention the name, but this is basically where it's all going to go down. This is our DJ party. There's going to be live events here all the time, and it's amazing. It's like a DJ beach. It's incredible, in my opinion.
Yeah. And like, this is more of, the nightclub is going to be more like a nightclub. This is going to be like, you know, your black coffee and these real techno, these really like Ibiza vibes, and like the crazy parties are going to be going on here for sure. So we're going to look to go and get some of the best DJs around the world to play their sets here for sure in our metaverse. So we're looking forward to that. Yeah.
And look, the exciting thing for me, I think, is that the future of it is limitless. You know, you can have, just like you've branched off into entertainment, you could have anything you want there. And I think that that's really incredible. And with the way you guys look at the community, they're going to be the people that guide you as to what to do next. And I think I'm really excited for this project. I think it's a really amazing.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Eldar, do you want to show us anything else before we sign off here?
If you guys,
we were looking through that roadmap. We can let's carry on with the roadmap, and just so we make sure we cover it. And then I want to talk about all the mint details in more detail.
Cool. Well, we've covered our play to earn games. We've covered the virtual real estate. Do you want to go a bit over the wearables, or?
Yeah, Yeah, sure. Like so, yeah. As everyone, as we said earlier, everyone's going to have an avatar. So there's going to be like cosmetics, wearables. It's going to be a trendy city. You can be able to like. There's going to be free airdrops all the time of wearables, shoes, clothes. We have like IC Studios is actually creating a crazy metaverse brand that maybe I'm not even allowed to talk about, and that's going to be like showcased within our world. And so it's going to be crazy cosmetics and wearables in our world. And yeah, there's going to be, we already touched on the cars also, which I didn't say, is there's actually an airport within our city that's going to be connecting you to the other cities. So on our top tier passport, you don't get you don't get a car, you actually get a private jet, you know. And like yeah and yeah so yeah, we're going to reveal how you bounce. I don't want to reveal too much about how you bounce from city to city, but it's not just a private jet for the sake of having a private jet. You have a private jet that you can load up with your friends and travel city to city for sure.
So well, let's say I mint the best one, the exclusive passport, right? Which is what's going to happen.
It into existence. That's how it is.
Hypothetically, let's visualize me doing that, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Then I do. So I keep that as an NFT, just as the passport.
Yes,
and separate to that, I will get my mansion and private jet as separate NFTs.
Yeah, separate NFTs. Yeah, separate
I get
NFTs.
it.
You just keep getting snapshots and airdrops, you know. So the first will be the avatars, then second will be your vehicles, then at last it will be your virtual property, you know. But you know, people, one thing what we pride ourselves on, people say that they're gonna do this, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do this. Like that's why we actually done it first. You know, I'm trying to say, we actually done it first to show you. Oh no! Not only are we gonna do this, we've done this. So it's not gonna be no delays, nothing you're waiting on. We've invested our own money way before we've done anything. It's not like we're waiting for people's money to start building, you know, and start hitting our roadmap. We've been hitting our roadmap early, which I think, if you're in a position to do that, is very important. And it just shows transparency. It shows transparency, and it just gives people faith, you know. So we've done a lot.
It also shows your commitment to it. Yeah, I don't know why with NFTs it works opposite to the world. You know, in the real world, you build your shopping center and people come, and over, you know, hopefully 3 to 5 years you get paid back, and then everything else, you know, is profit, and that's how it works. With NFT projects, it seems to be the opposite way around. We build nothing. Here's our pipe dream, and if we mint out at this price, we may do this for you. So for me, it's great to see a project that is doing exactly what you said. It really is, and there are others out there that have done it. NFT Worlds was the same, and you know, those for me, that's a really good green flag, because you guys are doing it up front. You're not relying on the community funds to do it, and as you say, you're not going to have to sit there waiting 6 months to a year to get your avatars be able to explore the world and things like that. Sure, you'll add more onto it, but for now there's a lot already, and you haven't even launched yet, which is incredible.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, that's what the message we wanted to definitely get across there, you know. And this as funny you said NFT Worlds. NFT Worlds was actually a free mint, so that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
Crazy.
So yeah, amazing. So yeah, no, it's always good to do that. Because as you said, other projects, it's more like off plan, you know, off plan, like you're buying off plan properties. So you know, anything can happen. So it's good that we're taking the actions. We've done a lot, and literally all of our roadmap, every single last bit of it is covered already, funds wise, technically as well. Like with the technology, we've implemented everything. So it's just going to be like a rollout system. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, here you go, guys. Here you go, guys. Here you go, guys.
Incredible.
So yeah.
Incredible.
So on screen right now we have 5 worlds now, don't we, Khalid?
Yeah, we have 5 worlds now. Yeah, this is
slightly outdated, but as you can see, all these 4 worlds we display in the white paper, pretty decent rarities. But yeah, we're smashing our goals, I would say. 50 NFT worlds very soon.
Yeah, we're at 10% already pre-mint, so we plan on getting 50. As I said before, we plan on staking all of these worlds and giving the staking rewards right back to the community, same as the other staking with our passports. There'll be quarterly airdrops to our community.
Incredible. Incredible, guys. I'm excited. I'm sure the viewers are. Tell me about the mint details. What date are we minting? How do we mint? Where do we go to mint? You've already told us the pricing, but just take us through the mint information, please.
Okay, yeah, Eldar, you can touch on that.
Of course. So in our Discord, you can head to the FAQ section. It does have all the information there. But our whitelist mint day is going to be on the 7th of May. The public is the 8th of May. The price, I did already mention the price. Whitelist price 0.11 Ethereum, public 0.16 Ethereum. The whitelist will be able to mint 3 passports per wallet, but they will also be able to mint on the public. So myself, I'm going to be minting 3 on the whitelist, and then I'm going to definitely try and pick some up from the public mint also. Khalid's already touched on the total supply.
Eldar, can I just ask you, will they be revealed immediately? Will I know what passport I've got, or is there a delay between that?
Just
Khalid,
1 week.
Yeah, 1 week.
Just 1 week. just 1 week. Just 1 week. Just 1 week. There is a reveal process, you know, because it's always good to do that, you know. And we're not. Do you know what? Normally I'm on the back end of this, and I'm like, when's it beginning? Yeah, but this time, just 1 week, and we'll reveal only in 1 week. Only in 1 week. Just to like get away from, you know, just to get away, because we've got, do you know what? We've actually got a huge announcement before we reveal. Huge announcement. I've had to sign an NDA for this, and I do blab my mouth up a lot, but this company is so huge that I
come on, Mohammed, tell us.
No.
The whole project just gone in one sentence.
I just want to sign everything and make sure everything is cemented, because it's not cemented yet, but it's very far. Like, you know what I mean? It's very far gone, and I've got a close friend working with them, and we're going to do something really huge. So we're going to release this information, God willing, also just before reveal. I think it'll be great as well. It'll keep, because you know, some people maybe see the basic and, well, I don't want the basic, and try get go and get the more rarer ones for sure, you know. So we're gonna just have the reveal for 1 week, and just have a look at the market for sure.
That sounds exciting. All right. Yeah. So what else, Eldar? What we got there?
So I've just highlighted.
You have to read it to us. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I did just read those out. This is the highlighted right here is the mint details, so the dates, the prices. But I think one thing that I think Khalid should quickly talk about, which is really interesting to me, is obviously we have our play to earn, but we're actually going to be moving into learn to earn also. Khalid, if you want to touch on that possibly. I don't have any content to pull up for the learn to earn, unfortunately, but...
Yeah, and I'll touch on that quickly. It's still in the very early stages, but we're basically getting in touch and speaking to like some really good motivational speakers, and just like good like motivational content, and even like yourself, you know, like you give game on NFTs, like you make good shouts, you know. So we'll be inviting people like yourself to come into our world and just come and teach people about like how the whole NFT process, you found it, and what you guys do for the community. And then literally people who come and attend these events, they'll be getting paid to learn new things, you know. So this is something that we're definitely introducing. We're building a theatre for that, a theatre for this with a really nice stage and a good design. And we plan on hosting daily events in this space also.
You know what would be great, Mohammed, and I'm sure not difficult to do. I just thought of it while you were talking, a library. So an actual virtual library, but like with an NFT section, and like what is OpenSea, what is an NFT, you know, all the basic, and then you know, what is a DAO, what is, you know, all of it, and that would be so cool. So literally a library there, and you pull a book, and there's the article. That would be really
of
nice.
Course, no, 100%. Yeah, we actually have got a book club as well, you know, for just like for the people that, because it's all about, because it's all about like having users having a good time within our metaverse. It's really like another world, and maybe like a somewhat an escape from reality, you know. They can come and they can do and even get things productively done within our metaverse. So this is the kind of like system that we're trying to have in place for sure, you know. We want to have it
only earn rewards if you're playing the games, or do you earn rewards for just doing anything in there? So if I want to go and look at the library or whatever, do you earn for just being there, or is it only for games?
No, it will be only for games. But as with the events like the learn to earn, they're going to be like, just for going into stepping foot into the theater and listening to what people have to say, they're going to be getting rewarded for sure. And even in like some book clubs as well and some book classes, they're going to be getting rewarded for sure. We're going to try to create as much rewards as possible.
For sure. Well, guys, I'm excited. I can't wait to mint. I'm so happy to have you back here, Mohammed. As I say, I've just been watching this unfold, and you know, so there's a lot of tactics that we use to pick up projects early, but we were positive. But I expected a lot. I've been completely blown away. Honestly, you've exceeded all expectations. So a big congratulations, a huge good luck for 2 weeks time, but I'm sure it's going to be great. And yeah, Eldart, it's been a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much. You're very proficient. I'm definitely going to steal you from Mohammed for my Discord as well.
No problem.
It's really been absolutely great, guys, and we look forward to hearing from you more. Well, let's make a standing arrangement 2-3 months time. Mohammed, you come back, we look at OpenSea and we discuss how we're doing. Hey,
100%. Yes, I'd love that. That'd be awesome.
Incredible, guys. Thank you so much. We'll speak soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. See ya. Thanks.
Well, guys, so now you see why I'm so excited. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. We do ETH giveaways. We do whitelist giveaways. Join our Discord, which you can find in our YouTube About Us section. We've currently got whitelist giveaways going on as well there. But yeah, we'd just love to have you as a part of our community. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you here, same time, same place, 9:30 CST, 9:30 p.m. CST on Friday for our Freestyle Friday, where we take all comments and discuss anything you want NFT related. Morland will be joining me, and we just talk with you about NFTs. So we'd love to see you on Friday, but thank you for joining us tonight. Speak soon. Thanks.